Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Oztron and we are back with the last Caretaker, and we are currently on the 0.1 update that has recently come out in December of 2025. And for today's episode, we are going to do a few things. Currently we are at the Black Vein station, which is the giant oil rig over here, and I'm going to set up a kind of a fuel station for us that will hopefully fill our ship up a little quicker than just running the oil pump and on its own. And just I need some storage basically, so that we can just, it's quicker if we go from one storage tank to another storage tank. So if I have storage tanks up there and I kind of pipe it down through this line straight into our storage tanks over here, it goes a lot faster than if we set the station to produce oil and then have it fill up our tanks via the pump station, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. So that's one thing I'm going to set up here in a minute. And then once we get that set up, we are going to set sail and look for the additional quest items that we have for the mother quest. And that requires us to go to a few habitats where I guess we'll discover some more of the lore and story to why we're here and what's, I guess, who mother is and all that stuff. I'm not really sure, but basically we've already went to one habitat that just kind of accidentally found on the way to the Black Vein station here. So once we were traveling, we started down in this cave. We went in the last episode and explored this deep silence cave, and then I needed some fuel, so we needed to come up to the Black Vein station, get some oil. Passed by this habitat node 02-23, and I guess that's I thought that was the coordinates, but I guess it's not. So yeah, I don't know what that number is referenced to, but if we back out, we can see that on our top left corner screen, that is our quest, and you can see the one that's green is the 02-23. So now we need to go to 08-16, and that one is way down here, actually kind of where I started earlier when the new update came out. So it's right over here. And then we have a couple of unknown habitat areas right there that we need to go to, and then there is one here. And then there is this one, which I have it marked, but I'm not sure because it starts with 0.5, which is what we need, but it's like 14.5 is the thing. But this one's 05X, so I figured we'll swing by this one and then maybe kind of do like a little zigzag. I may go up actually and hit this little station there, and then swing around and then kind of do a zigzag down the map here and hit these little mini station things. I don't know. I have a feeling that we're gonna have to unlock or discover all of these to unlock something. I'm not really sure what that is, but that is going to be the goal for today, or some part of it. We're gonna try to get to as much as we can. And also I'm kind of wondering about when we go to our build thing, we go to our skills. I'm noticing that we're not really getting any new skills when we complete these quests or do some fighting. I mean, I've done a lot of things, and I figured we would get more skill points because we have 2 more unlocks, but I only have 2 points. And so this one says that we need to complete the mother quest to unlock this glow stick for underwater. I guess it's more, what is it? Yeah, it's for underwater visibility. So it's a brighter stick, but it's red maybe. And then we have the Soil Forge Prime, which is the same as the one that I have on my boat, but this one produces methane at the same time. So when it's processing the bio waste, it produces methane. But then we have these things that are new. So we have 22, 23, 24, which these haven't unlocked or given us or shown us anything else. So I'm assuming this is going to be revealed maybe in the January update or the early 2026 update after New Year's. I'm not sure when that is scheduled to come out exactly. Then we even have a little, I guess, what is this? Little single scope telescope thing. So I don't really know what these are going to be used for. I tried using the binoculars to look around and we can see things, but I don't know if it's really all that helpful. So maybe that's going to be used to help spot more resources around the map and all that. So anyway, all right, so that's the plan, and we're going to do that. And I'm going to build the setup up here for fuel and stuff. And I also discovered a bug at the same time. So I have this, and this is full of resources that I need to build some of the items. Now it is stuck to this elevator, right? But once I go up, like, look, it it doesn't go up with us. So I have to bring it down, and it's gonna stop. It won't even come. See, we're like, it's like crammed in there. So now I have to go up, stop it, jump off, and it's like floating in the air, right? And then I have to grab it and set it down. Then we got to call the elevator again, right? And then I have to stick it back over here, and then now I have to hold it somehow and go up in the elevator, and I have to keep it up elevated, otherwise it gets stuck in between the elevator. So we have to hit, grab it, and then hold it up. So yep, new bug introduced into the game after the update. This wasn't a thing before, but now it is. So we're gonna take this over here and park it right there. So I brought up some resources. Mainly these are just things so that I can build the little fuel processing thing and put up a couple of more wind turbines as well. So I want to do that, and I think I'm going to do that in this little spot right here. So let's clear this out. Might put a grinder thing up here too, but I think for right now we have enough to get started with. So let me go to the build thing, and I need to build, what is it? Not the water purifier. Is it the distillation tower? Is that what it's called? It says we have missing resources, so may still need to gather some resources for it. So let's go ahead and, yeah, this is it. Okay, so let's rearrange it to be like so, I guess. And line it up a little bit. Okay, like that. All right, so we still need some resources for this thing. Display screen, compression pump, and stabilizer thing. So I'm gonna go to the menu in our build menu thing, right click on it, add missing parts. Okay, so we should be able to build a few of these, if not all of them. So we will see, because I did bring some resources with us over here. One of these boxes, I guess it's this one. So hopefully we'll have enough things to build. I don't know if we'll be able to build the isotope thing. Yeah, dang it, I had a feeling. All right, I gotta go back to the ship, so give me 1 second. All right, got the part that we need, and now this thing is building itself. So it's going to take a little bit. And while that is building, I want to build some storage tanks. So I think I brought enough materials to build 5 of these. So make sure we turn them around the right way. I got to figure out where I want to put these. We also have some over here. So if I jump down here, yeah. All right, we have some right there. These need to be repaired. So what's it going to take to repair these? We have 2 of those, 2 of those. Is it even worth repairing those? I don't know. I'll come back to that. I'm not sure. I don't want to squeeze any more pumps over there. I want to try to keep everything close together. So let me figure out where I want to put these fuel tanks. All right, guys. Wow. Okay. So I have been busy. Here is what I have set up now. So I have a bunch of diesel tanks right there. I put in 6 diesel tanks. I think that's going to be enough for now, because I never really run fully low. And I could put probably 4 more and have 10, because I have 10 on my ship. So I may do that later, but right now this looks nice and organized, so I want to keep it like that. And then I put in 2 petrol tanks right there, and those are going to, so this thing right here is going to convert the oil into diesel and petrol, and also it's going to dump out a bunch of plastic goop down here too. And I wish there was a way to have that automatically go into storage or something, but maybe they'll add that as a feature later or something. And then over here next to it I have a generator, and so the fuel that comes in and gets stored here will go into the fuel generator, which is producing power, or will produce power, and also produce is like CO2, I think, or methane or something. I think it's CO2. So that we're not really using CO2 over here, so I don't know, like that just doesn't get used, but it will produce some power and add that to the grid. And then over on top, on where those lights are, I have a couple more wind turbines that I have up there because I think it needs a few more, just because. And yeah, so I think so far I think we have a good little setup here, and we have our oil tanks that are over here, and I think these were here already, but I can't remember. So these are being pumped in from down here, which is the main pump. So I think I'm going to turn this on, and we'll start turning everything on. Oh, there we go. There's a ladder right there. I didn't realize that was there. So we'll turn this on and get it pumping. Where's the switch at? It's on this side. Okay, so that is pulling in a ton of power from up top. So hopefully I have enough power being generated to run this like full time. And I guess we'll see. Then over here, I don't have anything going out to this port. Not really sure why these ports are right there. Not sure if that was like intended to like park our ship down here or route down to our ship, maybe. I don't know. It seems kind of difficult to do it that way. So yeah, so let's go turn on the other pumps up top. Okay, so we're up top now, and I also added a recycler and a little fabricator thing, or whatever you want to call that, over here. Also, we'll turn that off so it doesn't use power. And then I have power, or the oil is coming in around here, going over there, going behind this thing, and then we can turn that on. And so now that should start pumping everything out. Yep. So we have diesel going out to these things like that. And then we have the, oh gee, that's such an annoying sound. Then we have petrol coming up and filling up these tanks. And then that is running the generator right there. And then the generator is sending power, as you guys can see, all through the system, which is kind of looping back over here to run this thing, and then also across over to our power grid, and then down through the power grid over here, which goes down the stairs and through the wall, which goes down into that thing. So I'm curious to see if this thing will like be self-sustaining and just we could just leave it on, maybe. I don't know if that's gonna work that way or not, but a good way to know if we're running out of juice and not producing more power than we're using. These I put in all of these solar arrays, and I don't really like them right there. But if these batteries start draining and don't stay topped off, then that means we're pulling in more power than we're not pulling in, but we're using more power than we're generating, or we're producing, I guess. So yeah, there we go. So I'm going to let these things fill up. So these should fill. So they're starting to fill up, and they will balance out between each other. And then that will go down to this line right there. And then this goes down the elevator, and this will go into our boat. So I think, why is it not going? It should be going to our boat, right? I have it going that way. So yeah, I think, let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we just needed to pump it out. So yeah, so this will be the I guess primary tank. So this will come down, goes all loopy right there, and then we'll hit the rail, and then it is coming down the little pylon, and follow it down, and that goes to our boat. Jump up here, And then this is filling up this tank, which is then going over to here, which is going into our main storage of our boat. And then as it comes out, it goes out of our storage of our boat, and then it starts filling up these 3 tanks. And then we should have another connection over here. So then from our, why is that doing that? That's weird. Hang on, what's going on with that? Yeah, that's weird. Let's reconnect that. Yeah, okay. I didn't, I can't have any glitching through everything. It's then when stuff starts glitching through our boat, weird things start happening. And I've had enough weird stuff over the past couple episodes with this. So yeah, so then that's coming from our storage on our boat into that fuel tank, or that diesel tank there. And then it's going inside our cabin area. I have 2 more tanks right there. And then I have 4 more tanks in the back here. And somehow our boat has not sunk yet. So, whoa, what is going on? Had a bit of a lag spike. And then back here is, yeah, just ignore these dudes. I don't know why they keep moving around. Keep putting them over there, but the waves are pretty brutal over here. So, oh man, that moved our whole bed and everything. So we'll just set that back right there. You go there. Yeah, okay. So that is doing that. And then we also have some petrol storage right there. And then another bit of petrol storage over here. So, yep. And then we got to figure out what to do with this horn thing. So I'm going to let all of this fill up, and we're going to get everything fueled, and then I'm going to run a separate line down, or maybe make this a switching line and switch it over to fill up our oil tanks. So I need to get our oil tanks filled up too. So I'm going to do that, and then once I get that set up, we're going to head out to the new habitat locations and see if we can find that. But I'm probably going to have to restart my game because we're lagging out like crazy, which is just awesome. I love that new feature that's been added in the last update. Not sure what's happening with all that, but we're going to save real quick while that's going on. Okay, so now I have the oil coming down, and that is coming and filling up my 6 oil tanks, or I guess more than 6 actually. 7, I believe, oil tanks. I may have another one stashed around here somewhere, but anyway, so that is getting filled up at the same time as all of our diesel is being fueled and filled or whatever. And now we can come up here. So basically I have the line up on this side is the oil, and on that side is the diesel. And then we can kind of see what I got going on over here. So we have the oil coming in there, the diesel over here, following the route. So these tanks are getting filled up with this thing, which is going to be working seriously overtime right now. And then right here is a splitter for the oil, which half of the oil is going there and the other half is going to the boat. And then we have our storage tanks over here, which seem to be staying somewhat full. So I think we're doing good. One last thing I want to check is our power to see if that's drained out a little bit, or you know, if we're producing enough power. So let's go check it out. So we're looking at our batteries right here, and so far they've come down a little bit, and I might need to run more power to it. One thing I don't quite understand is like these solar panels generate 4 kilowatts, and then these also wind turbines generate 4 kilowatts, and then I think the large generator generates 5 kilowatts, but it has 2 outputs. So I don't know if that's 5 on each side or what, but that should be enough to keep everything going. Just this thing alone produces a ton of power. So I'm not really sure, you know, because right here we have input. Yeah, it says 5 on that input, and then this one says, man, that one says 13 kilowatts, and then that one says 5. It's kind of bouncing between 5 and 4. So I don't know, how is that generating 14 coming out of that other side? That's crazy. Huh. Okay. Well, I don't know if that's like if it's pulling 14 or I don't really understand. Because then we have two numbers above and it says 0 watt hours / 0 watt hours. So I'm not really sure how to read that. Same thing with this side. That one's 42 kilowatts that's coming through this line. But that tells me that's how much it's pulling. It's pulling 42 kilowatts. So I'm not really sure how that's. And that one's pulling 60, which is just going to that thing. So is that thing sucking 60 kilowatts an hour? Is that how that's working? I don't know. If you guys can explain it in the comment section, that would be a great help. I'd like to understand that a little better. See, this one says 16 watt hours and 17 watt hours, and then it's input. So we're providing 60 kilowatts to it, and it's using, I guess, 16 to 17, maybe? I don't know. Just don't understand that. So we're gonna come over here, split that, dump that in there. Okay. Well, all right, guys. Well, we're gonna let that charge up, and then we're gonna head out to the new one of the locations over there that we need to get to. One of the habitat stations. That's what I'm trying to say. I've been messing with this stuff too long. I've forgot what I was doing. But anyway, all right, good. Well, we're gonna let these fill up, and then I'll see you back at the boat to head out, set sail, and find that new habitats. We are back on board the boat, and you guys can see totally fueled up right now. So we have 2,000 liters of fuel and totally maxed out on electricity as well. So what we're gonna do is I think I'm gonna go and swing to the north, go by this little unknown station there, come back around this way, go by this habitat node, and this will take us by this one also, just in case maybe there's something there, I don't know. And then we're gonna hit this unknown location and then swing down to this habitat node and these unknown locations too. So there's three in this area that we haven't gone to. So that is the route for now. So let's just head out, and I will see you guys at that node. Am I stuck again? What is going on with all this getting stuck on everything? We are approaching this NDNS node. So yeah, I'm really not sure what these things are all about, but we're gonna scooch up a little bit. Man, it is bouncy. All right, anchor. Well, why are you not anchoring? The heck is going on? Started to remove my solar panels on top of the roof. I'm gonna try to do something else with those. All right, let's see if we can scooch back. Okay, well, I started to put down some solar panels up here, and I don't know, these little guys, whatever these things, they're jacking with my boat, and somehow my solar panels did, what the heck? Why did they detach and move? We gotta take all these off. I don't know what's going on. There's some kind of weird thing going on with the boat now. The devs need to look at big time, because certain things are not attaching themselves to the boat. I'm gonna leave those there, but they're not. Like, look at this. What the heck is going on? It seems to be when we're near docks. Like, what is that attached to? And it's like, oh my gosh. And so the boat is getting caught up on it, like now. And then look at this. We're about to sink. Oh my gosh. We gotta break it free. Okay, come on. Get up. See, it's stuck under it. What the heck? Why is this a thing? What is going on here, guys? This is the second time this has happened to me in different ways. Here. Take it apart. Okay, come on, dismantle. Get out of my way. Move. You crazy thing, before my boat sinks. Stop. Okay, dismantle. Okay. What the heck? Who put my tool up? All right, and get rid of this thing. Okay, put this. Oh my God, what is going on? All right, I think the best thing that I found that, oh my gosh, picked it up, that seems to work is if we're going to do anything or add anything on our boat, we can't be near one of these bases or locations. So let me grab all this stuff, see if I can get everything figured out and do a save. All right, guys. Okay, got that, I think, resolved somewhat, so I don't feel like we're going to flip over anymore. Now I need to get over here to this thing. Jump, 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 jump. There we go. Okay. So what do we got going on over here on this? Can I... Okay, there's a door. The ladder there. The door over here somewhere. So that ladder just goes... Okay. Maybe drop down here? Oh, look at that. We got a little teddy bear dude. Okay. And probably need to check under this thing. Now, how do I get to... How do I get to the other thing? Let's try to do it from our boat. Okay, if we jump over here, and yeah, here we go. Okay, whoa. Big waves. I do love the realism of this, of these waves. Oh, well, since we're down here, anything down below that we need to check out? Might as well go down here and scope things out. Nope, just a big pylon, it looks like. I don't see anything adventurous besides a big rock. Okay, let's go back up to the top. Let's try this again. Oh, I don't know why it kicks me to the side there. Okay, I better get my weapon out here. And we're gonna open this up. See what comes out at us. Anything? Hello? Okay. This room seems a little bigger. So let's turn the light on. Okay, get our grinder out. Get in here. Grind this thing away. Okay, we do have blobs. Okay, alright. We got these guys right there. So, what? There we go. You guys. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Oh, more. More. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Alright, let me grind all this stuff out of the way. Okay, cleared a path, and now we can see we have some goodies. So that seems to be what these places are. Maybe things to get some of our memories. Which is good, because we kind of ran out of all that. Okay, cool. I think I grabbed everything around this location. I can't see anything else. So, oops. Alright, let's go back up and go to the next location. I did go by the habitat that was over here. So, right over there. So, that habitat I went by, nothing special. And I don't see anything else over here. So, we're going to get away from this bumpy road. And what is in the water over there, too? Okay, well, alright, we're gonna head out. Alright, we are approaching this other node. I went by the habitat on the way here, one of the previous ones, and it did not have anything there. Ooh, this one is infected. So we're gonna stop right there, drop anchor, and I guess we're gonna hop out over here. So this one has a little ball droid thing on top, and some cocoon infected things on the side. I did get the solar panels on top, so I just put these little ones on top just to charge things while the sun's out. I didn't really need the big solar panels there, just kind of blocking the view while I was looking forward. So I already have enough stuff going on in front with the turbines, but those turbines, just that amount of turbines is enough to keep us on the positive. I mean, look at this. I've been driving all the way over here, barely used any fuel, and we're still fully maxed out on electricity, and that's with me being plugged in the whole time and everything. If we look over here on the map, we can see the route that I took, which I had a bit of an overshoot. So we started over here at the Black Vein station, went up, checked out this habitat, and there was nothing there because I had already gone through that. And then we went to that node, made our way down to this habitat, just wanted to check it out, and nothing there because I've already gone to it. And then I got lost and I had to turn this way and make a little super zag over to this node that we're at now, which says 70. So see, this node, the 70-42 seems to coincide with the coordinates here. Same thing with, no, see, this one's different. That's 01. So I don't really understand. Like that node, that is the coordinates. This one is not. and gosh, excuse me. And then, yeah, some of the others, it's either coordinates or not. So I don't know, I'm kind of confused on that. But let's go check it out. We are bouncing around quite a bit. Solar panels are doing okay, not tripping out like they were before. Got my flamethrower for this one, but we're gonna have to take out that rolly ball on top. So we're gonna need to load up probably our sniper rifle. So let me go here, get our sniper rifle loaded. Okay, we got 5 shots. Let's reload that. And this should only take about 5 shots. So we're gonna go. Oh, I don't think I hit it. There we go. Ouch. Luckily, it doesn't do a lot of damage to us. There we go. There it is. Good deal. Okay. And then we'll come over here, go back to our flamethrower, and then go to our backpack like so, and connect this to our flamethrower with V. All right. How are we supposed to get on that ladder? That is a bit precarious there. Okay, we're going to have to rearrange our boat here. Give me 1 second. Okay, I think I got things rearranged. Maybe better, maybe not. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me readjust this. Okay, we got our ship stuck underneath that railing, so we're going to jump up here and see if we can clear all this off from a distance. Okay. Take care of these guys. Jump, 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 jump. That is not working. Oh, crap. Okay. Can they get us underwater? Ah, no, no. Oh, no. Get... Okay, jump up. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay. Relax, dudes. Holy moly. Okay, maybe we can just get on the ladder from right here. There we go. Okay, nope. Oh, that is a little on the tricky side. Okay. There we go. Alright. Oh, we got blobs. Got a little bit of everything. Holy cow. Alright. Okay. Oh! Let's collect all the stuff up there. Who's flying around? Okay, so let's grind up that thing. Give us a little bit of techie scraps. Okay, yep, I can hear the blobs coming through the door. Alright. Oh, man. Okay, come on. What the heck? You gotta get these guys off the side, too. Get in here. Oh my gosh. Look at all that. Jeez. Turn our light on. Wow. What is there more in here? Okay. Scrap up these things. Those little bugs. And we have some... Oh, what is going on? Okay, there is something probably underneath us. So this is all the scrap. Grab all of this. Got a guitar. Okay, now can we get up on top? I need to get up. Oh, yeah, okay. So, oh! Crap. That's not good. Oh, no, no. Get up. Ow. Oh my god. Dang. Take out those dudes. And let's jump on here. Go, get away. Alright. Can we get that? There's one on the back side, looks like. Oh, yikes. Alright. Man, this one a little more intense than the last one. Let's get ourselves healed. Oop. I didn't mean to close the door. Open the door. Alright. Back up we go. Let's see if we can climb up on top of this thing somehow. We have a shark coming in. He is looking a little irritated. How are we supposed to get up there? had to put up, oops. Bring a box over. There we go. Oh. Oh my god. Get away, guys. We're gonna have to scrap this thing. Okay. Got that dude cleared out. Oops. Not that. We got the shark right there. Oh my god. Freak out. Those things grow back too fast. Alright. Can we get that? Come on. I should. There we go. Okay, I think we finally got this place dealt with. Wow. That was a lot going on. Alright, and we have our shark right there. He looks like he's irritated. Okay, I don't think there's any other stuff over here. Double check in here. I think we're good. So nothing else. I don't think there's anything locked in. All right, let's go to the next location. Holy cow, the boat. What are you doing, boat? All right, guys, leaving this node and we're heading to a new habitat that one of those unknown habitats over here. The closest one, which I think is 3 kilometers away. So I'll see you guys there. We are coming up to habitat node 047, which is not one that is on our quest. But we're going to check it out anyway. So let's see, where do we park? This thing's definitely has some infected things here. So we're just going to ram it. There we go. It's got the blobs. We got the blobs. Okay, so we're going to get these blobs off our boat. They are going to, yep, they're already coming up. Look at them. Going to all of our wind turbines. Get off the lights. Okay, yep. Get off. Get off, get off. Because these will break our turbines. Uh-oh. Oh my god, how many are over here? Okay. Oh my gosh. Get off the stuff. And don't make me blow up my oil. Dang, that's gonna suck. Golly, there's a ton. My theory is that these are human remains of some sort from failed attempts at going into their little biopods. Come on, get up. Get. Okay, because when we take a seed and we put it into one of the containers, where did the place go? And if it expires, oh, it's way back there. What the heck? Then it turns into these blob things. So they're going to be on all our lights. Good grief. Okay, do we have any more? It's so dark. How did we pass up the place? Or I can't see anything. Let's turn our light on. It's way over there. Okay. Well, let me back up. It's got a little closer now, so I'll try to jump up on to the railing over here. If not, I think there's a ladder. So let's just go jump up here. And let's take care of that thing. Okay, we got some fly guys flying around. Oh, that's a big one. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, God, dang. Take out that thing. Okay, I think I... Oh, shoot. Oh, where was that? Oh. Blast those with our light. Here we go. And let's see, we got those little things up there flying around. Get up top. They're gonna dive bomb us as soon as I get up here. Alright, let's just make a little spiral. Oh my god. Why do they do that? Jeez. Oh my god. Oh. Alright. Coming from everywhere. Where? Okay. Okay. Get this thing. Okay. Block. Oh, dang. About did myself in right there. Whoops. Okay, that hurt. We have some batteries over here. Still haven't really found anything. I was hoping that maybe we would find some clues on how to use the horn thing, the echo horn it's called. So I don't know if you guys know anything about that, let me know. We're gonna go down. There was a compartment down here. Which one do we open? Here we go. Open. Okay. Uh-oh. Definitely some shenanigans going on inside of here. I'm gonna have to just start scrapping all this stuff. Let's turn on our light. Yep, lots of fabric. Go down. Where is it? I hear it. Wow, this thing goes down deeper than I thought. Okay. There it is. So it's out there. Is it? It's on the outside? Okay. It's over here. Oh, yep. There it is. Okay. All right. I don't see anything. I'm gonna scrap up this place real quick. All right, guys, it's off to the next habitat. That one was not one that was on our quest, so we have just a couple more that we need to go to, and so they're down here. We got one right there, one right here, and then I know this is one we need to go to, so we're gonna head that way. But first I'm gonna swing by this unknown little node right there, kind of hit these real quick, and then I may, if there's anything interesting, I'll let you guys know, but I may just swing through those real quick since usually there's not a lot to those, but just some memories. But if I come across anything, then definitely share it with you guys. So give me a chance to go to that, and I'll see you guys at this habitat location next. We are coming up to one of the last two unknown habitat locations. So we have one to the right that is unknown, one in front of us that we're going to now, and then the 08-16, which I know is one of the quest habitats. It's just really, it was at the other end of the map, so figured we'd go to these. Man, this is not it. So this is 0312, so that has to be it. So I guess let's go here and check this out. We're just gonna ram into this thing. Of course, it's getting dark on us now. Put our anchor down, and let's run through this thing. Wow, there are a lot of bugs over here. Okay, let's see how best to get through this area. May wait for daylight to come first. I waited till sunset before we head over to here. Just took care of a couple other things on the boat and cleaned and tidied some things up, and now we can get over to this habitat and be able to see a little better. So I do see that we have a little rollerball guy right there, and let's see. So we have a rollerball guy hiding right there, and then we have some little dudes over there. Oh, you know what? I just had an idea. So those guys are like attracted to electricity, and they are surrounding that canister right there. I bet I can blow that canister up and take all those dudes out. Can I do that? There's some dudes over here. Can I do that to this thing too? Is there is a canister there. Oh, okay. Any rollerball guys over here? Okay, we're gonna try that out and see what happens. All right, do we have a clear shot? I don't know if we have a clear shot. Let's go right there. Let's see if we have a clear shot of that canister. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's see what happens here. Bam! Dude. Okay. That's a new pro level thought. How about this one over there? Okay, where is it? It's right there. Oof. Bam. Man, that made that a whole lot easier. Okay, there's our rollerball guy hiding. Gonna give him a couple of shots. See how many he takes. Bam. Okay. Man, that made that easy. All right, we still have some music going on, so there are some enemy dudes over here somewhere. I just don't know where they're at. Okay, we're gonna jump into the water and go over here. Let's see. Oh, there's those dudes right there. What are you guys doing? It's the sun's out. You should be dying right now. All right, so we got that dude right there. Okay. So any rollerball guys over there? Oh yes, okay. There he is. There he is. It's about 4 shots, it seems like. Oop, I missed. There we go. Maybe I didn't miss. Cool. Okay, so we'll grind up that dude here in a second. And now let's flip over to our flamethrower and add that. And then go to our backpack, connect our backpack to our flamethrower. We're all set. So let's go up. Let's see what we can find at this habitat location. Can't get up there. All right, we got that dude hanging on. Scrap him up real quick. There we go. Some ammo and a battery. Okay. I don't see anything else over here. Scrap up this dude too. Open up the doors. And what do we got in here? Ha. Okay. Clear out this section. Is there a ladder that goes up? Yeah, there is. Batteries. There we go. There's some memories. That is good. We have another level up here. Let's have to do it up here and no memories. All right, I want to scrap this side real quick. Give me a second. Okay, took care of that side over there. So now let's go see what we have over here. Now this place seems like it needs power, but the other location I found like this didn't actually need it. So let me scrap up this dude and we're gonna look around. So far I've just found some memories and just scrap stuff. So I'm gonna just kind of go through here so we can get to our next location. Get inside these doors. Got some blob dudes there. All right guys, well I went through and scrapped everything over here, and oh, there is actually a thing right here. Oh, we just lost our frame rate again. I'm gonna have to reload the game. Still got that issue going on. Hope the devs address that pretty soon. People are not going to like this 10 frames a second frame rate on their RTX 4900 card or whatever. So anyway, all right, well I'm going to get back to the boat. We're going to head over to the last habitat, and that's got to be the one that we need to go to. Holy cow, we are at 3 frames. This is terrible. Okay, let's see if we can get on our boat. So we're going to leave this habitat. We're going to head to the next one, and that has to be the 05-14.5 habitat node. It just, I don't know of any other ones around the area. So we're gonna hit that one and then we'll go and make our last stop over at the habitat 0816 node. But yeah, kind of crazy. So far, not too much like exciting things going on. So I had to reload because we'd lost our frame rate again. But basically, we started way up here at the Black Vein station, went all the way around to this habitat node. These went through those, went through this node here, these NDNS nodes, and to this one, and that one. So we We went to all 3 of these nodes, including this habitat. That wasn't anything new for us. And then swung by over here, nothing new there. And then this one we're leaving now, and we're going to this one, and then we'll take a little V shape up to that habitat. So this has to be the last one that is on here, because this one over here is not it, and that's the only one in this section. So I don't know. And then we do have 1 node left over here that I'll get to, and I know there's a cave right there. So we'll do that in the next episode. We'll go on to do our cave hunting and knock out, see if we can find the last 2 caves. I know where this cave is, but I know like there is another cave that we have to figure out how to decode and stuff. So anyway, all right, well, let me pay attention to the ocean here, make sure we don't run into a mine somewhere. All right, we are coming up. Hopefully the last node, the last habitat node. We're just gonna plow into it. 14-7. What? That is still not the right number. What is going on? Where is this place hidden at? Oh my gosh. Okay, that has a mine in the middle of this place. I'm gonna put on our brakes. Whoa there. This place is surrounded by mines and all kinds of infected stuff. Huh. Where the heck is this place at? Let's see if we can back up. Uh-oh. We're getting attacked by little blobby dudes. Okay, they're all getting all over my boat. What is going on? All right, finally got ourselves parked here. Man, what the heck? Oh my gosh. What? These guys are all over my boat now. Okay, flamethrower connected. And take out these dudes. All right, anybody else? Got that guy over there. Anybody down here? Yep. Man, all over my stuff. Get out of here. Anybody in here? Oh, wait. Maybe? That's my robot death room. Okay. So, wait. There's somebody right there. Oh my god, there's more coming. Okay, let's take out these guys. Alright, let's get over this habitat and clear this place out. So we have a mine right in the middle there. Now you guys have been telling me I can mine the mines so we can scrap them and not blow up. So I'm gonna try that here in a minute. Ah. Okay, so we got those dudes. Alright, let's get around over here. Oh, we have some materials there, some memory stuff. Cruise this way. Oh, geez. God dang. Alright, take out these guys. Oh, crap. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Wait. Okay. You said I can mine these, so we're gonna try it. See what happens. Hopefully. Alright, let's try this out. Or not to hit the red tip on the end of these. Oh, it's just metal and copper. That's all we get from that? Really need any of that stuff. I was hoping it'd be like high-tech scrap. Okay, let's take out these. Got this guy. Crazy bugs everywhere. Open up the door there. And see. Okay. Gonna cruise around looking for memory stuff. Ooh, what was that sound? I know one of these containers is going to be full of slimes. All right, got everything in there. But it's this one. Yep. All right, grab everything in here. And let's go on the other side. Of course, it's dark again. Oh, bugs! Crazy. Those things really ick me out sometimes. Not like a spider fan. They kind of remind me of spiders. Okay. I'm not going to worry about recycling the mines because they don't really need copper. That is a super abundant resource in this game. Okay. So, let's see. What do we have over here? Oh, yeah. Slime dudes there. I wonder what the difference is between the red slime and the other slime, besides being one's afraid of light and the other one is attracted to light. Oh, no. The sun is coming up. Okay, let's open up this one. And got a couple of memory items there. And this thing is covered. Oh, holy cow, that's a big one. Okay. Let's take this one out. There we go. And let's look in this container. Nothing in here besides fabric. And let's look in this one. A little bit of fabric. Okay. Oh, there's a thing down here. Did not see that. Okay. Let's look around. See if there's any little hidden spots in this area. Well, we are done with this habitat location, and we're gonna head to the one that I know is on our quest list. So let's get over there. It's very strange that I can't find the 05-14 location. I don't know what the numbers are referring to either. They're not the coordinates, I don't think. So the only thing I can think of, let's see. We look here on the map. All right, we're right here, and we're gonna go to this one. This one is number 2 on our quest. But I have looked through all of this, and I cannot find another habitat. Now, what I'm thinking, it might be this one, habitat node 05X. That's kind of weird. None of them are like listed like that. So maybe X is the -14, but I actually went through here at the beginning of the video and there was nothing. No messages. I mean, I don't know. So maybe I'll go back through and go back to this area. It's the only place I can think that it would be. It's not this one over here. The numbers don't seem to relate to coordinates like these nodes do, you know? So that one 714 or 70-14 is on the 70 line right here and 14 over to there. So I don't know. It's very confusing. If I don't find it in this episode, then you guys are going to have to tell me where the heck it's at. I'm going to have to go look it up on Discord or something. But anyway, I'll see you guys at this location over here. We are coming up to this habitat node. This has to be, yeah, so this is going to be the right one. I just need to park. Now we do have some little flying angel dudes over here. Let's park it up over here somewhere. I'm just going to run right into the middle. Like so. Okay, there we go. Drop nectar. Okay, good. So interestingly, these guys are the white little floaty things and they don't have the symbols on the side. So that is interesting. All right, let's go. Now I've already cleared this out earlier in a previous video, but there's got to be some new content. Oh, some new things added. Yeah, I can see there are. We have the new basketball stuff added here.
She built a place for a child who never came.
If Anna were here, I'd let this be the place she was allowed to miss and laugh about it.
Who's Anna? Okay. So we're supposed to find. Oh, we found. Okay, so it's already green. It's checked green. Okay, let's look around. See what kind of goodies we can find. Light on. Oh wow, there's more stuff in here. Okay. What else? We have some cool chairs there. I haven't seen those chairs before. The guitar. Okay. Can we grind up these chairs? Oh, look at that. That is... I don't think I've seen these kind of chairs before. Maybe I have. Alright, let's look around. I did see some blobby things over there. So we'll have to check that out. We have the basketball stuff. Some chairs up here. Okay, anything? Nothing up top. Interesting, some fabric stuff. Some balls. Okay. Anything in here? Nope. Still haven't figured out how to do basketball, so when you guys, you know how to start the game and get an achievement? Because apparently there are achievements for the basketball game. But I don't know how we're supposed to like start the game, you know? I would assume there is a start thing. Man, I'm sucking right now. I was doing good in my other videos. So, what in the world? Is there something? Oh, there's something in there. I see. Okay. It's like, that's weird. Oh, crap. No. Yep, I don't really know. Like, what in the world? Okay, let's try that. There we go. Oh, see, it reset to 1. I mean, it reset to 0. So why did it do that? Okay, golly. Get over here. What is this? I don't remember the ball bouncing this much. Come here. Okay, maybe I seem to do better the further I am from this. There we go. Okay, so that can. Oh, it reset to 1 again. Do we need to be like in this box or something for it to activate? Grab that. Ah, come on. Let's see. Do we need 2 people for this? Oh, no. Weird. I was just seeing if the blue ball does any different. Oh, wait. Come here. All right. So, there we go. Now, does it reset? Yeah, it reset again. Huh. Well, I don't know. You guys are gonna have to tell me how that works. Oh, we got some ammo. Okay, so let's go check out over here. And get our flamethrower, because I did see some little slime balls over here. Something in the water there. Okay, found a watch there. And... oh, god dang. Okay, stop climbing on things automatically. Okay, just some red slimes. Using our sunlight again. Where was the... oh, they're over here. How do we get up on top of that? How do we get up here? Okay, might need to take one of these boxes with us. Put that right there. There we go. Okay, saw some slime dudes over here. Yeah, there we go. And Got a teddy bear. Yeah, I don't see any other stuff, so... But we did find this location. Okay, that's good. That is good. Might look in the water. Let's dive down. Nothing under here, it looks like. What is that? The heck is that thing? So, let's go up. Uh-oh. How do we get out of here? Here we go. Oh, there's a thing I'm getting on our... Hey, get off our... Okay. Oh. The heck? Okay. So... I don't really know what to do here. Just suck up all the basketballs. Save those for later. Alright, well, back to our boat. Put all this stuff up. Alright guys, well, I think I'm going to end the video here, and what we'll do at the beginning of the next video is we're gonna probably head over to that unknown, not unknown, but it's the weird habitat, like way over here, and actually, I guess look through it a little more in depth. I have a feeling that's the location, but I'm not sure. So if you guys know if that's the other habitat we're looking for, let me know, because geez, I've been all over the map. I've spent hours driving to all of these different things. So I think this video is probably long enough, and we'll go after those. I was hoping to do the caves, but we may try to do the caves if we can get to that habitat and it ends up being the right one. I may look on the Discord to see if there is a different location that's not showing up on the map or something, or if I'm just missing it. There's so much stuff on the map, I can't it's hard to see all the numbers and stuff, but I think this has to be it. It's the only thing that is even close to having the same numbers and being a habitat location. So I did also notice that the Helios Reserve right here, I'm going to need to go back through there, because when I drove by, you can see our line right there. I noticed that it had some new things over on it. So we're going to go check it out and see if anything new has been added to that location. So that's another thing that we'll do in the next video. But anyway, well, at least we made some progress, and we got the second discovery of the quest found, and I kind of already knew where it was at though, but since it was all the way across the map, I was hoping we would find and run into the last node, but maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll just have to do a little more research. But anyway, all right guys, well, I appreciate it, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you know how to play the basketball game, I know there's an achievement associated with that. I really want to figure that out, but I cannot figure out how to get it started or activated or whatever. But anyway, let me know if you have any ideas on that, and I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe on the video, hit that bell notification to get notified when I post again, and hit that hype button if you happen to see it. It really helps out us smaller channels, and I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.